Hi, this is Jeff Garrett from the Ascent Performance Group, and I want to talk to you about a very interesting book. The book's called The Plant Paradox. And The Plant Paradox also has a subtitle. The subtitle is The Hidden Dangers in Healthy Foods That Cause Disease and Weight Gain. And it's written by Dr. Stephen Grundy. And Dr. Grundy is the director of the International Heart and Lung Institution in Palm Springs, California. He's also the founder and director of the Center of Restorative Medicine in Palm Springs and Santa Barbara, California. For many years, he served as a surgeon and professor and chairman of cardiothoracic surgery at Loma Linda University. Dr. Gundry has changed his focus from using surgery to using dietary pieces to help people with their health. So he's used diet now, and Dr. Gundry has helped tens of thousands of people with changing their diet and helping them with such diseases as diabetes, leaky gut syndrome, heart disease, autoimmune disorders, arthritis, neurodegenerative diseases, and many more. And the book's cut down into 3 different parts. One's a dietary dilemma, 2 is the introducing the Plant Paradox program, and 3 would be the meal plans and the recipes that are included in the book. One of the keys to improving our health is reducing the lectins. And the key is to get our gut healthy. If our gut's healthy, we're going to be healthy. And what lectins are is they're large proteins found in plants and animals that are a crucial weapon in the arsenal of strategies that plants use to defend themselves in their ongoing battle with animals. Plants that have seeds and skin, these are protective barriers to protect themselves. So the lectins cause toxic inflammatory reactions. If you've ever had brain fog or you've had swelling in your joints, you've had too many lectins. So lectins, they're found in beans, other legumes, they're found in wheat and other grains, and certain other plants. And they do pose to be problematic to us as humans. One of the challenges is that our cows, pigs, and chickens, they're fed grains, they're fed soybeans, they're fed corn. And what happens is in their milk and in the meat that we get, they have lectins in that meat and in the milk. So in the book, what it does do is Dr. Gundry gives spots where you can learn how to purchase meats, where to purchase, what type of meats to purchase, and also with milk as well. The Plant Paradox program itself is a microbiome and mitochondria-centric program that recommends a diverse array of food and the right plants at the right time, in the right way, in the right amounts. And it's not all plant-based. Meat is included in this diet. It is high on wild seafood, seafood that's not farm-grown. So there is a whole list of do's and can-haves and cannot-haves in the back of the book. So what Dr. Gundry found is that we're living longer, but we're not living as well. So you can look at any statistical charts and see that we are living longer as a people, but we are having more diseases and more illnesses. One of the purposes of this book is to teach us to eat the right foods in the right way so that we can live longer and healthier. So what are some of the enemies of our gut? Dr. Gundry says, first of all, is broad-spectrum antibiotics. Now, antibiotics have saved a lot of people's lives, and they've helped a lot of people with different diseases and illnesses. But what he recommends is that if possible not to take these other than life-threatening situations, because they can kill your microbes for up to 2 years for them to come back. And then also non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs. Example would be like Advil and Aleve. He says that these are like swallowing a hand grenade in our system. They damage the mucosal barrier in the small intestine and the colon. He recommends that we switch to something like Tylenol. Then stomach acid blockers, he says never to take them for more than 2 weeks. In fact, there's some research out there that shows that you might be more open to dementia by taking stomach acid blockers for an extended period of time. Artificial sweeteners, number 4, they alter the gut holobiome, kill good bacteria and allow overgrowth of bad bacteria. He recommends that we use something like a natural like stevia. and endocrine disruptors. They're also called hormone disruptors, and they're found in most of the plastics, in the scented cosmetics, preservatives, and in sunscreen. And he recommends that we avoid foods with trans glutamase. He recommends that we use home baked goods with substitute flours instead. Use cookware that contains no PTFE or PFOA. Recommends using cookware such as Tefal or Kalina. And that we store our food in glass or stainless steel containers. We don't want to use baggies, plastic wrap, those type of things. And avoid deodorant that contains aluminum and parabens. Avoid GMOs and Roundup. Roundup happens to be in a lot of our food because we use it here in the United States. Number 7 is constant exposure to light. He recommends that you replace the light bulbs in your bedroom with blue blocker bulbs, and that you set your iPhone, other phones, and your computers to the settings to where you have the lower light mode on them after, let's just say, 7 p.m. as an example. There's some foods that are loaded with lectins, just so you know what some of those are. There's tomatoes, zucchini, bell peppers, goji berries, peanuts, cashews, sunflower seeds, chia, and pumpkin seeds. And as I read those, you think, oh, those are healthy. Well, they contain tons and tons of lectins. And one fact that I didn't know here was 94% of all of us are born with antibodies to the lectin in peanuts. We have a lot of people out there that have peanut allergies. In fact, many places don't even allow peanuts anymore. And that's because 94% of us have those antibodies. So there's simple rules. What you stop eating is far more important and has a bigger impact on your health than what you start eating. So you want to pay attention to the care and feeding of your gut. You want fruit. It can be really bad for you. I didn't know this, but we should only be eating fruit that's in season for us. And there are 3 fruits, I'll call it 4 fruits, that are good for us that we can eat anytime. Green papaya and mango, being green bananas, and avocado are our fruits that we can eat all the time. The rest of the book goes into detoxing our bodies and getting our guts healthy. The book has a list of foods that are acceptable, and it also has a just say no list. There's many foods in the no list that are considered healthy. It's not a diet book. It's a book about a new way to eat, to get a healthier gut, and to live a healthier life. For more reviews and other helpful information, you can visit me on my website at www.theascentperformancegroup.com, or you can email me at coachjeffgarrett@gmail.com. Thank you, and be great.